So what do you do when your creativity is stuck and your mind is not moving? Hi, this is Ron Carr, your velocity mindset expert. I've had a lot of people asking me, how do I get my creativity going when my brain's not working? Well, that's a great question. What I do is simply read. I read the sports papers, I read newspapers, I read other people's books, different subjects, because I know that when I start reading, my mind starts getting activated with new ideas, some of which I can possibly use in the things that I'm working on in that day. Let me give you an example. As you know, one of my biggest wins as a consultant was helping a client change the way an industry bought. This industry always bought every 3 years. They went for a bid for the lowest price. My client wanted to change that. They wanted to go for a 10-year deal and a negotiated deal and increase their share from that company from 25% to 75%. We were well on our way towards that goal until things started hitting the skids. We just couldn't move forward. And then I started analyzing the situation, but at the same token, I read the Wall Street Journal that day and an idea popped in my head. You see, Conoco just sole sourced with a mine called Morenci. Morenci is one of 5 mines of my client's customer who they were trying to get a negotiated deal. Of those 5 mines, 3 small mines didn't really appreciate my client. But 2 mines did, Morenci and another mine. So I asked my client, if we just stopped going after all the other mines and just went after Morenci, and you got all of Morenci, would that give you 75% of that total company's demand? They said, absolutely. That's how big Morenci is. So we changed the strategy. We changed it from trying to get 75% of all the mines to going for a sole source agreement with Morenci. And where did that idea come from? The article I read in the Wall Street Journal, because Conoco just did it, which means that Morenci is good with sole sourcing. So we immediately changed the strategy, went after Morenci only, and within a few months we closed the deal, a 10-year negotiated deal for $200 million as a sole source just for the Morenci mine. The bottom line is that when your creativity is stuck, start going outside of your body. Start reading other materials. Play an instrument if that's what it does. Go for a walk. But whatever you need to do, the trick is simply to start activating your mind so it starts thinking. That's today's Velocity Mindset message. Please be good to yourself and others, and I'll see you in a couple of days.